What's happening, fam? L.A.R movement still moving. Book entitled Lessons from a Non-Custodial Father. Amazon Kindle Create Space. Link will be in the description box below. Social media manners. Smartphone manners. You know, because of the times, technology, manners is just, like I've said this before, manners is just, is horrible. And I had a friend of mine cracking up and I was saying something that happened to me. And that continues to happen that I notice when I deal with people younger than myself when it comes to social media and smartphones. When you call somebody on the phone, right? I call somebody and they call me back 24 hours later. Say, you called me. It's like, yeah, I called you yesterday. What did you want? What I wanted from you was yesterday. That's why I called you yesterday. Well, why didn't you call back? What you mean call back? Like you should have called twice. You should have back to back me. And I'm like, I called you. I'm not gonna call you back to back so you can say, oh, they really need to talk. Like that's why I called you. and I've noticed plenty of people do that. Well, you text me. Well, I read your text, but I didn't get back to you until later. Okay. Well, what did you want? It's too late for what I wanted. For what I was gonna talk to you about. That was back then. That's in the past, and I don't worry about it. But what happened? It doesn't matter what happened. It's handled. Don't worry about that. If I asked for help or just wanted a conversation to check on you, that moment's in the past. But then you turn around and say, what if you really need to talk to me? Text 911. Motherfucker, I text you already. And that's the thing about the manners. Like I've learned people are using smartphones and social media and their lack as if and have created a culture where you can be an asshole through technology. Like, makes no sense. You went out of your way to be a jerk. You know, and it's crazy because now you're dealing with people who think nothing's wrong with that. And I was clowning on the phone. I was like, actually, I grew up in a time when people called your house, you answered the phone. You know, why don't you leave a message? Well, I know you. You don't listen to your messages. So just because you called me 24 hours later about my phone call, you might have called me 24 to 36 hours later, you know, because I just checked my messages and I saw and you wanted to talk. What do you want to talk about? And me being silly, you know, I'm one of those people who I say something like, if I really needed um if I really needed your help, I wouldn't call you because I know good and hell well if it was an emergency, I'd die fucking with you. And people are like, no, 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 because if you was really in an emergency situation and you called me, you would back to back me. No, motherfucker. I would call. If you don't answer, I would call somebody else. If they don't answer, I would call somebody else. I'm not finna back to back and three times. No, because people forget, like, when you call somebody and they say no nowadays, or they don't answer, it's a cell phone. Like, they see you. Like the phone's got a little built-in, messages. Hey, at work, I'm busy, can't talk right now. So you don't necessarily have to hang up on a person. You can send them a message back that you can't talk right now. People don't even do that. They just don't answer. And I was at the gym messing with somebody. I said, I'm gonna show you. You know what muscle you need to work? This one right here. See that? Look at that. That's how you answer a call. These muscles are strong. Them muscles are strong nowadays. But here's the kicker about that. Those same people, when they want something, they know how to use their phone. They call, they text, and they expect an answer on the when they call you. When I call you, you supposed to answer. But shouldn't that work for you? When I text you, you need a response. Isn't that the same thing? What is your issue? Same thing, with people sending emojis, but they have no emotion when you see them. Like I know some. I know I'm not the only person that knows this type of person. A person won't that won't talk to you. That when you call them, they don't answer. When you text them, they don't answer. But if they see you, they'll text you when they see you. Like, I'm here now. Like, what the fuck you gonna text me when I'm 10 feet away from you to say hello? Like, are you crazy? Have you lost your mind? Why don't you just say hello? Hey, I've sent you about 10 emojis. Ah, I'm happy to see you. Seriously, like, have you lost it? Like, why don't you just say you happy to see me? You got a smile on it. Maybe it's just you won't want to act like you text me now that you see me. Same thing I see with social media. That's why I said social media manners. People swear they don't want to be bothered by people. And I sit there and I laugh. I'm like, let me get this right. You set up a page online, right? You get Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and your goal was you wanted to get a lot of followers. You wanted to be an internet socialite, right? You wanted everybody to know you. And now when people hitting you up, you want them to like your pictures. You want them to share your pictures. You want them to, to make you famous. But then when they hit you up, I'm tired of these people. I'm sick of this. Okay, what wasn't that the idea to build up a quote unquote following? You didn't expect your following was gonna try to talk to you? Like, where they do that? So you trying to tell me you wanted to get 10,000 people to follow your every move, and now that they followed your every move, you tired of them for following your every move because they comment on your every move that you put out there? I mean, if you didn't want to be seen, don't take the pictures. Don't post. You could take the pictures. You ain't got to post them. If you didn't want nobody to know what you was doing, you ain't got to post. Hey, chilling right here. If you ain't want nobody to see you, you ain't got to take the. When you take the pictures, you don't have to upload it to the internet. But that's the crazy part about it is people. That's the crazy part about it. People have a need to, ask for attention, and then when they get attention, act like the people who've given them attention are beneath them. Like that's so backwards, you know. And then, and I'm gonna tell you why I'm saying what I'm saying because what winds up happening is over time people just don't comment no more. If you treat enough people like that, they gonna unfriend you. Then why you gonna unfriend me? Really? Why don't nobody like and share my pictures no more? Really? You was a jerk to them. People don't call no more. Why you don't call me no more? Really? Why you don't text no more? Really? Like, are you tripping right now? What did I do? Well, you seem like if I called you, it was a burden. If I text you, it was a burden. If I liked your pictures, I was a stalker and it was beneath you. Or, I'm sitting here, I'm watching you, like, I make you feel uncomfortable that I'm watching the moves that you post up that you make that you wanted to be seen with. So if I say I like a, I can like, but if you put up 10 pictures and I like 8 of them, nah, yeah, I'm going overboard. Like you put that out there yourself, right? But you wanted people to like your pictures, right? Because you got mad when people didn't like and share and all that stuff. So the social media manners are crazy because when everybody be getting so addicted to attention, you don't separate the real from the fake. And what winds up happening is the real people in your life walk away. And then you asking, and that's why a lot of people asking, where the good people at, where the real people at, where the good men at, where the good women at. Well, a lot of times those are the people in your smartphone that you don't talk to. Those are the people that used to like your pictures that don't like your pictures no more because when they try to give you a compliment or chill with you, you just so busy with everybody else in your social media fame that you didn't have time for the little peons in your life that actually cared about you. So now they moved on. And now what? Now you sick, now you upset, which makes no sense because you treat people you the way you treat people is the way that they're gonna respond. So if the important people in your life, you're too busy for the important people in your life, the people that care about you, but you want to show your life and share the world with a bunch of strangers to for likes, then you kind of threw yourself under the bus, and ain't really nothing you can do about that. So it is what it is, and then you know when you lose that attention, oh, if that other person gains that attention, then you go from a person who ignored a person to a person who's wondering where that person is to a person who winds up in a pseudo way being a stalker and a hater of the person that decided to take a step back from you because you want to, oh, he doing all that stuff, I ain't gonna like that. Matter of fact, I'm a dislike what they doing now because they are my attention enemy. It's like, come on, B, like you gotta have better manners than that. Like, you know, you were mad when you were shining. You were too big for them. Now when they shining, the world ain't big enough for the both of y'all. That's just and it shows what you were then and what you are now is just self-centered and crazy. And then so we gotta they should be social media manners, some type of class on social media, and in ways to communicate in smartphones because people are burning bridges and they act like they don't know what they're doing, but they're doing it. But they're burning these bridges, not understanding that you know nobody like you don't get a second chance to burn a bridge. I messed over you, but let me do it again. No, you've already shown what you are, so nobody's gonna take that seriously. So it is what it is. I'm out.